Let's talk about practice tests. A lot of people take too many, and some people don't take enough. Within the first couple of weeks of your GMAT study, take a practice test. You might not feel ready, but take one anyways. Why? 2 reasons. First, you want to get a baseline of your strengths and weaknesses. And second, you need to have your first experience trying to pace the test properly. This is one of the most important and difficult aspects of the exam. After that first practice test, go study for a long time, at least a month, before you take another practice test. At Manhattan Prep, we recommend that students take a test after week 1 of the course, again after week 6, and then finally after the course is done at around week 9 or week 10. The purpose of these practice tests is to give you a chance to mess up in a safe environment. Let's say that you run out of time with 10 questions to go, or maybe you finish one of the sections 20 minutes early. I'd much rather that happen to you on a practice test than on the real exam. Secondly, these tests also allow you a chance to get data, both data on what strengths you've built up over your studies and also on what weaknesses you need to work on next. You're going to get from that test data that's going to allow you about 2 weeks worth of things to do for your coming study plan. If you don't like the way that your test went and you're tempted to take a new test the very next day, don't. That's not going to be a good use of 4 hours of your time. Rather, go back and examine the data from the last test, figure out something else that you can improve on. Most of my students take about 3 or 4 tests during the course. They then review all of that data, and then they space out their additional tests, taking probably 1, 2, maybe 3 more post-course. One final tip. Whenever you take these practice tests, particularly as you get closer to test day, make sure that you take them under realistic conditions. Do the integrated reasoning section, write the essay, take breaks that are actually 8 minutes long. Make sure that the entire experience is as real as possible. This might seem stressful now, but when you get to the actual day of the exam, having done this a few times already will make the real experience a lot less stressful.